RSTUV WX. No, Johnny stops. Because that's as far as Johnny knows. Because he don't know why. And since he doesn't know why, his mama and daddy can never say, my son knows the alphabet. They can only say, my son knows almost the alphabet. Because when you don't know why, you live in the land of almost. I'm not just trying to get you to respond to me. I want you to get this. You got to know why. Because if you don't know why, you'll look back at the end of your life. You'll be in maybe your 60s or 70s and say, man, I almost was a missionary. I almost was a business owner. I almost had a successful marriage, but 4 divorces later, just almost. You know why you live in the land of almost? Because you never knew why. Why is such an important letter. Did you know that every day of the week ends in Y? M-O-N-D-A-Y. T-U-E-S-D-A-Y. W-E-D-N-E-S-D-A-Y. T-H-U-R-S-D-A-Y. F-R-I-D-A-Y. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. S-U-N-D-A-Y. And when you don't know why, every day is incomplete. You have to know why. Why? It's from the letter Y that we have 4 other letters of the alphabet. The letters F, U, V, and W. All 4 of these letters were derived from the letter Y. That's interesting. W. W, X, Y, Z. W, 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 W. That's 2 U's. W. And see, when you know why, it doubles you. Come on. And there are some W's in the Bible. They give you power on earth and in heaven. Here's one, worship. Here's another, witnessing. Here's another, waiting on the Lord. These are W's that double you because you know why. I kept digging at the letter Y, and I found all kinds of interesting things. Y also is a symbol in physics for the word hypercharge. Hypercharge. A quantum number equal to twice the average electric charge. In other words, the letter Y means twice the power. You see, hang on a second. It was at a camp just like this. I was 15 years old when I began to discover my why. You gotta know why. You're not too young to know this. I know what you're thinking. I can figure. No. If you'll start right now. What is my calling? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What? And I will tell you this tonight. Your desires are a hint. The things that you love to do, the things that you're good at, the things that you're passionate about. Passion. 2 words. P-A-S-S, pass. I-O-N, ion. An ion is an electrically charged particle of matter. The word pass means to transmit. When you have passion, you have the power to transmit electricity. Why? It's the Y chromosome in the genetics of man that determines the sex of the male. In other words, it's the Y chromosome that makes a man. And I'm challenging a generation to be a man about their calling. You got to know your why. His name was Paul Potts. What a horrible name to have. Really. For those of you who don't know history, in Vietnam, there was a man by the name of Pol Pot. He was a horrible, horrible dictator, a fascist, a killer, a murderer, responsible for hundreds of thousands, and some historical records say millions of deaths. His name was Pol Pot. But in Great Britain, there was a chunky little mobile phone salesman who had a cleft palate, who, when you look at him, think nothing of him. He had the unfortunate destiny of having the name Paul Potts. Let's see what happens when he followed his desire, his dream, his why.
For the next contestant, the world of showbiz seems a million miles away.
It's Paul, a mobile phone salesman from South Wales.
By day, I sell mobile phones. My dream is to spend my life doing what I feel that I was born to do.
Paul, what are you here for today, Paul?
To sing opera.
He's going to sing opera.
I've always wanted to sing as a career. Confidence has always been sort of like a difficult thing for me. I've always found it a little bit difficult to be completely confident in myself.
Okay, ready when you are.
Simon's not too impressed. He's not too attractive, is he? A little pudgy. Look at his suit. No one's expecting much of this guy. Cleft palate. What's he gonna do? No time.
So you work at Carphone Warehouse, and you did that. I wasn't expecting that.
No, neither was I.
This was a complete breath of fresh air. I thought you were absolutely fantastic.
You have an incredible voice. I think if you keep singing like that, you are going to be one of the favourites to win this whole competition.
I think that we've got a case of a little lump of coal here that is going to turn into a diamond.
Okay, moment of truth, young man. Here's.
Absolutely yes.
Amanda?
Yes.
Paul? You are through to the next round.
Thank you, guys. You guys were worshiping just now. I heard that. Come on, when you seen that guy's face, you didn't expect much out of him. Little pudgy guy, cleft palate. He's got a scar. I mean, he didn't have a tie. He wasn't wearing a tuxedo. He was just a mobile phone salesman who said, all I want to do. Now, his why didn't look like anybody else's why. His why was unique. I was in the second grade. My first grade teacher, kindergarten rather, was Miss Connor. First grade was Miss Bush. Second grade, Miss Bilodeau. Miss Bilodeau said, Clifton, I want you to do a magic show. A magic show? I like magic. So I did a magic show in the second grade. In the second grade, a teacher tapped into my destiny. She tapped into my calling, into my purpose. In the third grade, Wendy Thibodeau called me, my middle name is Joseph. They called me Clifton Josephini Cockapini, come from Alabini. That's right. See, people are going to make fun of you no matter what you do. No matter what your name is, they're going to make fun of you. But I have one simple description or one simple thing to say, and that is, I am not my description. I am not who people say I am, and I am not who you think I am. Because my description does not come from you. You have to determine when you know why, who matters to you. Listen to me real quick. Who matters to you? Let me say something that's going to sound quite mean at first, but hear me out. You do not matter to me. Listen to me. Because the people